It was great. When I heard that he was becoming a coach, it excited me because I knew like his work ethic, he was going to push me. Like, he's just a great person outside of football. Just building that bond with him, getting even tighter during the season, during the spring season. It's just been amazing the whole time.
The up-tempo that Coach mentioned has been evident, and it's kind of been, you're one of the guys that is used to the heat here. It's kind of been cooler than normal.
Oh, yeah.
So how has the spring gone with the temperatures and getting used to that pace?
I'm glad, honestly, I'm glad we're getting used to it now while it's this type of weather, because it'll give us more like confidence and just build us up to be ready for it during the season. So in case we face teams that run tempo, we do it in practice now. It's just going to build us to help us be better at it, and just like getting the calls in quick, playing fast. It's been good for me, honestly.
Bryce, if I'm not mistaken, last year when you transferred in, it was after spring ball.
Yeah.
So how nice is it knowing that you're able to go through all of spring ball and just kind of get a level of comfortability in the defense?
It's been good, honestly. I mean, being able to learn the new defensive coordinator, learn all my new guys that I play with, it's been great. I mean, really, it's great.
And it's a new room in the defensive tackle room, a lot of new faces. Who are some guys that you like playing alongside?
My boy CJ right here, Sledge, Barber, really everybody. We all built a bond. I mean, it's been a quick bond that we built, and I just love those guys. I love playing alongside those guys.
And do you think that you guys kind of have similar skill sets, or you guys think you bring different things to the table, maybe in run defense or rushing?
We definitely bring different things to the table, but as we piece it all together, it's wonderful because different guys can do different things, play at different positions. I mean, it's been good.
You played some snaps last year, but in your mind, have we seen the real Bryce Langston yet?
It's coming for sure this year. I mean, this is my last ride, so I can't do nothing but give it my all, because I'm trying to accomplish another bigger goal than just going to college. So I want to do it for my family and just be able to make it to the NFL.
And what kind of work would you say you've put in this offseason, either learning the playbook or in the weight room to help you get to that goal?
I mean, I study every night, study my plays. I mean, my work ethic has been phenomenal. I push myself so hard because I feel like I got a goal that I have to achieve for me and my family. So I push myself every day, like Monday through Sunday, honestly. I'm just working, trying to perfect myself.
It seems obvious that your goal is to play in the NFL. Is there anything that you spoke to the guys who just went through Pro Day and maybe a nugget of advice that they gave you coming out of Pro Day?
No, man. I honestly tried to just leave them boys, leave them to focus on their own thing that they have going on right now. So, I mean, eventually I am going to ask them, though, what was the process, everything, because they're still focusing on getting drafted themselves. So, I mean, I just left it alone.
I transferred from Cincinnati first after 2 years, and then I played 1 season in Ohio. And when I got in the portal again, I got a lot different from the first time when I transferred from Cincinnati. I got a lot of interest, Power 5 schools. I could have gone a lot of places, but when Coach Santana texted me, called me again, and we already had a little relationship from previous times of trying to transfer and stuff like that, I just knew what he could bring out of me. I needed that to be able to have someone to push me every single day and teach me all the techniques I need. He knows what it takes to get there. He's coached a lot of great athletes at this D tackle position, and that's what I feel like I needed, especially to have someone to push me, teach me all those techniques and everything. And then really just everybody, Coach Dewhurst, Coach Kidley, I felt like everybody was like a family here. They got a goal to reach, and we all got the same goal. We want to win the championship, I mean, like I said, it's just like a family here. The people that also got recruited here, like Sledge, Barber, we all got a goal to win something, and we had a good relationship in the portal, and it just felt good. I feel like a great decision for me.
Coach Santana mentioned something that I've never heard before, but makes total sense. It was getting lost in paradise.
Yeah.
Have you guarded yourself getting lost in paradise and taking the day off rather than getting in your playbook?
Well, Coach Santana does a really good job of not giving us much energy to go out and enjoy paradise sometimes. So he keeps us real locked in. He knows how to keep us focused. And all you gotta do is buy into it. When you buy in, you don't really worry about the outside noise and all the other stuff to do. Of course, the beach is nice. Me and my family love the beach, so that's a nice thing to have for certain breaks. But you gotta know when to be locked in and do what you have to do. Run the plays, take care of your body.
CJ, if you were to describe yourself as a player to someone, how would you describe your play style?
Very explosive. Some people say I would be an undersized D tackle as far as height. So to counter that, I mean, I just build myself on explosion. That's what I've been my whole life. So explosion, strength, and then explosion is my main thing that I stay focused on in my quickness.
Yeah, building off that, some of the top D tackles in the league, like Aaron Donald in the past, or like Ed Oliver. Do you watch some of those guys in the NFL?
Yeah, I watch all of them. I watch all of them, especially because we're basically all around the same height. So that's really who I watch. A lot of people just watch all the greats and stuff like that. Obviously, Aaron Donald's a great, but I like to watch the people that are successful at my same play style and body type, so I can learn off of them, learn more off of them. We're both 6'1", 6'2", 280, 290. We're going against people that are 6'8", 330. And if they can be successful at it, I can be successful at it. So that's what I like to learn off of. So that's what I really like to study on film when I'm watching NFL guys.
And how do you think that the defense is gelling so far? I know it's early, kind of still in spring.
Yeah, we're doing great. I mean, we like to build off each other every day. We got playmakers out there. We got people like Duda out there at DB. He'd be hitting stuff. So we build off of him. We build off of all the new guys that came in. Even the people that been here, they don't want to lose no more. So we're all building off of each other, and it's bringing us all up with each other. We all like the playbook. It's simple enough to where we can play fast but play effectively. So yeah.
Most times for interior defensive linemen, you're not going to get 9 or 10 tackles a game, but do you feel like you can be disruptive and affect the game even though you might not be making a lot of tackles?
Yeah, one thing that Coach Santana really preaches on is always being around the ball, run to the ball. So if we really buy into what he's actually teaching us to be around the ball and always run to the ball, then you're going to make the plays that are meant for you to make. All you have to do is do your job, run to the ball like he preaches, and the plays will be there.
What makes you a unique individual? Tell us something about yourself that maybe a lot of people don't know.
A little different from normal big guys. I really like clothes, so like people come to me a lot for clothes. I own my own clothing brand, so yes sir. So a lot of people in the locker room like to see what I'm gonna drop next. I got a lot of people showing love. People like Sledge, a freshman Amari, they bought clothes off of me, so it's kind of nice to talk about stuff like outside of football. We talk about clothes, stuff like that.
Yeah. So you feel like you're more of a fashion guy, or you're more of an entrepreneur, or both?
Both for sure. But fashion is definitely a real passion for me outside of football. It's just something like I feel like you always got to have a life outside of football because you never know when it's gonna end. So my dad taught me that at a very young age. He's not much of a fashion guy whatsoever. But he's always taught me to be an entrepreneur and know you gotta know if football ends, there has to be something there for you. And I found my passion outside of it, and it happened to be clothes and fashion.
What's the brand called?
It's called Rare Soul.
Rare Soul?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The tattoo, who's that an homage to?
This is nothing. This is really just a thing I like to do. Yeah, that's another thing I just like tattoos, art, stuff like that.
Do you draw or?
I drew this tattoo over here. This is a baby picture of my father up here. So I put it in as an angel, and then I really customize all of these. So I like to do stuff that is unique and that's not really you just go on Pinterest and find it on there. So yeah.